Hi guys, so I have a review for you today from bornprettystore.com, and they sent me 2 items, but I am going to review them together. So the first item they sent me was this Born Pretty Store stamping plate, and it comes like this. And then you pull it out. I think they're trying to go like the Moyu London ones because they always come in a plate like this. I love these longer plates, and oops, I put that in backwards. It usually comes out this way, but I think they're trying to go with the Moyu London plates, how the Moyus have this, and I kind of think that's kind of cool. Like, I really like that and stuff, and yeah, I like how it comes in its own little sleeve, and it will be stored like that too as well. I'll put it back in the sleeve and store it. So if you want to follow them on Instagram, if you can see that, there's their Instagram, which is at Born Pretty Store, and then they also have at Born Pretty Store Stamping, or at Born Pretty Stamping, sorry. So, and then their website here is bornprettystore.com. You guys can check them out. As always, there's a 10% off discount code in the description box for you guys to use on their website to get a little bit more money off of these amazing items. So this is what the stamping plate looks like. It has this pink little base around it, which I think is cute too. Really like this. I think it looks nice for a stamping plate, and it's not as flimsy as just a normal stamping plate would be. As always, there is a blue film on there, so you'll have to peel that off. There's 21 designs on here. I'm gonna stamp every single one of these on my fingernails for you guys so you can see how they turn out. But there's that. And then to go with this, I got a Born Pretty stamping polish. This is one of their special polishes to try out. It's 6 milliliters, and this is what the brush looks like. It's just a nice standard brush there. There's no weird scent to it. It smells just like nail polish, and both of the links in the will be in the description box to both of these products. So let me peel this film off. All you do is just pick at a corner, and it peels right up. If you try to stamp on that blue film, it's not going to work, and then you're going to be like, well, why isn't it working? So this is what the beautiful plate looks like. This is BP L004, and the designs on it, I know there's a glare, but hopefully you saw it with the blue film on. So what I just have on my nails, I just put a base coat, which was my Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails. I love this thing, and it makes my nails not break, and as you can see, they're getting pretty long there. And then I have for the white on my nails is just this Milani nail lacquer in white. Plain and simple, but it's not really a white, it's kind of like a cream white. So anyways, I just have that on my nails, and I'm going to clean up this plate, which I like to do when I start with is just run acetone over it to make sure it's clean. The stamper I'm going to be using today is this one that I got from Born Pretty Store as well. It's one of their squishy, sticky stampers. I love it. I have a scraper and then my lint roller to clean off my stamper. It works better with this one because it is kind of sticky, so I like that. I'm not going to use a scraper on my plate because I don't want to scratch it up. There is a little bit of a scratch in this plate, but it doesn't look like it's going to affect the design. So let me clean that up real quick, and then we'll get started. Okay, so I'm just going to start in the corner. I'm going to do 10 of them on my nails. I'm going to take the polish off. We'll do 10 more. There is an extra one on there, so we'll have to maybe just stamp it on the paper. But so let's go ahead and get into this. I'm just going to start here in this corner. This is like a little chain link looking one. This polish actually seems pretty thick, which is nice for stamping. It is a little bottle though, so the thing, the brush is hard to kind of brush on there. I mean, it's not hard, but it's just awkward because it's so little. So I'm going to scrape it off, pick up the image. Okay, that didn't pick up for the first time, so let me try that again. Okay, that picked up a lot better, so that's what that image looks like. There it is. The black is not as black as I would like it. It's not in black, but it does look really nice. I mean, it looks nice and it works well, as you can see there. So let's move on to the next design. It picked up a little bit better, but there's still some white spots and stuff missing in there, even with the scraping. It stamped very nicely though. I mean, although there's that spot that's missing, but that's what that looks like. There will be pictures for you guys too at the end. Okay, there's that. So I'm going to speed it up now because I mean the process is pretty repetitive, and I'm going to stamp them on the rest of my nails here. And yeah, we'll talk about them then. Okay guys, so my camera needed to be unloaded, so I went ahead and did the rest of the stamping on my nails. So I cleaned up around my nails and I put top coat on this one to see if it made it more pigmented, which it didn't, but if you want a softer black, like this is the way to go. It did smear a little bit on this nail, so make sure you get like a good glob on there before putting your top coat down. That's always with stamping. This one smeared because I accidentally got acetone on it. So for the most part, they came out alright. I mean, some of them, like this one, didn't quite get in there, but that's probably due to a scraping issue. You know, you have to scrape a certain way on some of the designs. This one here was my fault. As I told you guys, my fingernail hit it. For the most part, these ones are alright too. They look alright. This one is messed up here because I got acetone on it. Whoops, where am I? So anyways, I did the first 10 here. So I did this one here, which is my thumb. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm on the wrong side. Okay, let's try that again. So I did this one here, which is my finger, my pointer finger. That's what that looks like. Then we went ahead and did this one on my thumb. Here's this one on my middle finger. This one on my ring finger. This one on my pinky. I like this one. That's kind of cool. This one here, let's get in the camera, on my thumb. Then this one here is on my pointer finger. This one, you have to scrape a certain way because of the lines. Sometimes the lines don't come out right. This one here is on my middle finger. It's like an Aztec design. This one's on my ring finger. I really like these geometric shapes and designs as they're pretty cool. This one here is on my pinky. You can't kind of see it because I messed it up. Okay, so I got all 10 on there. There's one left over, so I'm going to stamp that real quick. And just show you on the stamper, and then probably stamp it on the paper here, so that way I don't have to do all my nails all over again. That's what it looks like on the stamper. That's what it looks like stamped, if you can see right there. We started here at the wood grain. So that's on my thumb. Then this is my pointer finger. This here is my middle finger, which, you know, I didn't get the outside of that, but that looks pretty cool. This one is probably my favorite, the dot, the splatter dots. You could do that in so many colors. Okay. Then this one here, I went over here and did this one. I like this one too. I think that's really cute. Oh, did I miss this one? I did. Sorry. And then my pinky is this one. So I got a silver here, Sally Hansen Insta-Dry in Silver Sweeper, or Silver Sweep. So I got a perfect stamp with that, if you guys can see that there. There is no bald spot, because here again, stamped really perfectly. This is in Full Shine, and this is in Pragmatic. See, there's nothing missing. It's really light and it's bright in here, so I don't know how well you're seeing that, but there's nothing missing on that. this plate would work amazingly with normal nail polishes. Stamping polish, I think, is a little too, I don't know, it may dry too fast to actually get a good stamp in there. So that might be the issue, because I noticed here in this brush, it's probably not going to do it now, but as I was going along, the brush was getting dry, and then it was like fraying like this. Like, you know, see how it's, if you can see how it's spread apart, like it was doing that. And so I don't know if I wasn't getting a good application, because I feel that you have to tip this a little bit just to get polish on there, instead of just dumping it in, so it might not be as full. I don't know, it seemed like the stamping polish didn't want to work. So let me try that again on here. But there again, it stamped just fine. So it may have been the user error. I was scraping a little differently. I wasn't scraping right or whatever, because as you can see, that works fine there. So maybe that's just me. That's really thick. It's really pigmented. It's sitting here for a while, so let's see if it'll stamp. No. So it does dry fast, so this would be a good time for you to color anything in. You know, that was just a few seconds and it's already dried on there. So it does dry fast. So that could have been also another error, is it was just drying too fast, so it wasn't picking up the image, because that picked it up well. So all in all, I would say both of these are really great items. You just have to work quick with the stamping polish, because it does dry fast. I actually like the stamping polishes. I just wish they were a little bit bigger, and also I wish the handle here was a little bit longer, because it's just awkward. To me, it's awkward. I like a longer handle. But all in all, like I said, it's really great. The stamping plate, again, comes in this beautiful cover. So yeah, I love it. Anyways, guys, if you have any questions, please ask them, and I'll see you next time. There'll be pictures in the end, so thanks for watching. Bye!